Hi everyone, welcome back again. Right, still working on the P6 obviously, and in this episode I'm going to be modifying the speedo cable slightly from the P6 so that it fits on the 5-speed gearbox. I've got these like gently held in the vise. This is the one that was on the automatic, which is totally different anyway. So that end, this is the gearbox end. That's the cluster end. So obviously that end's the same on the cluster, connect to the speedo, but the other end is totally different. But the P6 is different again slightly from the SD1, and we need to open up this hole slightly. So like I said, in this episode I'm going to modify this and fit the cable. Yeah, excellent. Right, I'll go underneath quick as well actually, and just to show you why I need to modify it. Right, so I'll see you under there. Right, so in hindsight I should have done this when all the gearbox and everything and the mount wasn't on it, and the exhaust, which is just here, wasn't on it. But I don't know if you can see, but there's a bracket up there which I'm not going to be able to film this because it's just too tight, because the body's like here and the exhaust is there. But what we need to do is drill the centre of the P6 cable out so that it'll fit over that dog. Do you want to call it a dog? Let's call it a dog. And I also need to modify that bracket slightly just so that it clamps on the P6 cable, and that's it really. But it's not really very easy to see, and I just can't get my camera to sit in there. Well, that's why I'm holding it in my hand. So yeah, I'll see you back at the top. Right, so basically all I need to do, if I can get the light right, is that little bit in there, which you can just see. You can until I just need to take a bit of that out, just so that this plate will sit flat against the gearbox. This hole's actually big enough. That's basically, I think that's just the end of the cable where it's swaged on, but where it comes in down so far, it's just touching the bit on the inside of the gearbox. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, so we're going to get a drill, and then I'll just take a bit of that out, and then this bracket also, which clamps onto the box, we're just going to squeeze these fingers in slightly, because the SD1 cable, the outer bit is wider, I think, on the circumference of it is larger, so we'll just modify that slightly so it gets a better clamp on it so it don't fall out. Yeah, cool. Right, so all I've got to be careful of is you obviously don't want to go down too far, because then the cable, the outer cable will be in all sorts of trouble. So just, and it's spinning in the vise. Obviously I've pulled the inner cable out. That's probably enough. Cool, right, got that I think. Right then, I just need to squeeze this bracket together a bit, so we can just do that in the vise. Squeeze them fingers a bit closer. That's probably good enough, I think. Right, where's the cable gone? Right, yeah, so that'll fit over there nice now. Right, so I'm going to bolt that back on now. I'm not going to show it underneath though, because like I said before, I can't get the camera in there close enough. So I will poke the cable up through once I've connected it up. Right, so as you can see, that's that poked through. So we'll get the old cable while we're here. We'll take the grommet off of that. I think we'll take this foamy bit off as well, and we'll put that on there as well. Alright, just pan back a bit. Put that grommet in there. Oh, I'll see what I'm bloody doing. Sometimes these goes in really easy, then other times, when you've got camera on, they don't. Alright, let's get a little screwdriver. Let's just poke in there nice now. That's it, that's in there now. And we just slide this old bit of foam over it. I don't know what good it'll do really, maybe it just stop a bit of vibration in the back of the dash. Oh, we just poked through the side of it, that's good, isn't it? The trouble is, look, there's a nut stay right at this end. Right, I'll put a bit of tape around the end of that, just to hold that on there while I poke it through. If we can find a bit of tape. We don't care what colour. Alright, that'd be better now. Alright, let's do it again. think my light's playing out as well, it keeps going flickering. Hey, we're through. That's it. I'll get the bloody tape off now. Right, then we got to remember where it goes up through. That was a long time ago. I presume you know what, I can't bloody remember. I know where it's got to go to, obviously it's got to go on the back of the dash. It must go up through. That's nuts, I really can't remember. I remember where it comes out at the top. How bizarre. I'm going to turn that off and I'll come back to this. Right, I'm still up, sort of not able to come up with a definitive answer exactly what route it goes, but I believe it comes up through here, up there, so that's where we're going to go. Hopefully we're not wrong. Oh. Then it should come up beyond the plastic piece then, like the dash top. I don't know if you can see, but it sort of comes out behind up here. So hopefully that's right. And then it just connects onto the angle drive on the back of the speedo, at the top there. Right, so I'll tighten that up. And that's it, cable in.